Angry Guy here, and today I want to discuss the reason why millennials must form tribes to survive. A lot of people don't understand the concept of a tribe. A tribe is essentially a close knit group of people that are dedicated to the collective survival of everyone within their group. This is how people survived previously, before technology, before the world, before the internet, before we even knew America was here, before there were cities and real civilizations. When mankind was faced with just downright traumatic, like situations, like catastrophic situations, it was survival in numbers. Okay, millennials will need to do the same thing. We will have to come together and take our scant resources and collectively pool them so that we can collectively survive. This basically, now you might say, well, how does something like that work today? One of the best ways of establishing that is by supporting other millennials, supporting other millennial content creators, supporting millennial produce sellers, supporting millennials business owners. We need to start, as millennials, we need to start spending our money and millennial institutions so that we can help millennials to grow their wealth and then to expand and to help others. We need to bring more other millennials into our companies. For example, me, as I'm growing my business, I need to bring people. I'm hiring people, but as I'm hiring people, I need to pay them what they're worth. So if I have someone working for me, I need to pay them. If they're worth $100 an hour, I need to pay them $100 an hour. This sounds extremely ridiculous to many of you, but many of you don't seem to understand this concept. How is it that you go to college and you spend 4 years or sometimes 6 years or 8 years if you go to grad school, and then you end up with all this student loan debt, but then you're supposed to work. It costs you $200,000 to get that degree, and you're supposed to work. It costs you $20,000. It's more than that. It costs you $20,000 to get that degree, and you're supposed to work, for $20 an hour. Think about the logistics there. It costs you $20,000 to get a degree where you can barely make $20,000 a year. Okay? Use your heads. All right? And most companies right now, the way that they're using millennial employees is as freelancers, but they're doing it in such a way that they don't call them freelancers. They call them part-timers. So you have millennials working for maybe $20 an hour, but they can't even crack 35 hours. The reason why employers do this is so that they don't have to pay health insurance, and they don't have to pay out a number of other benefits that would come with ride for full-time workers. The key here is to recognize this and realize that you cannot afford to work at these jobs anymore. If you're not making at least 100 in a company, all right? If you're working for yourself, you should be aiming for hundreds of dollars an hour. You're going to say how the heck do you make hundreds of dollars an hour? Because you're the one providing the product or service. Hence, you're the one reaping the benefits. It's like a plumber who goes in and fixes a drain. Okay, he spent 10 years learning how to be a plumber so he can fix the problem in 10 minutes, but he charges $400 for the job. Okay, you're not paying him for the 10 minutes he spent fixing it. You're paying him for the 10 years he learned how to fix the problem in 10 minutes. Okay, this is how you have to change your thinking and your reality. You have to change your thinking and realize that you are worth more than this, and you cannot survive on this marginal money anymore. Guys, we can't survive on it. We cannot. I mean, many of us are marching off into our 40s now. Okay? No children, no savings, or minimal savings. If you tell me you have $10,000 in savings, don't even be my friend anymore. Because if you think that's money, all right? If you tell me listen, let me explain what I mean by that. If you have $10,000, if you're a millennial with $10,000 in savings, and you turn around and try to tell me that you have money because you have $10,000 in savings, you are delusional. You are absolutely delusional, because as soon as something catastrophic happens, that money is gone just like that. You think I'm joking? Many of you cannot see it. Those of you with savings right now cannot see it, that the very moment something catastrophic happens, when the recession depression hits, and there is no work. I have people saying, "Oh, I'm just going to get a job working as a security guard. I did it during the last recession." You're not going; those jobs are not going to be available. Okay, you're not. Minimum wage is going to be a pipe dream. During the previous recession, guys, you had people as lawyers, attorneys were being offered minimum wage at these practices. Okay, they were offering attorneys, law degree graduates, they were being offered minimum wage. To this day, I want you to know that millennial lawyers have not recovered from the Great Recession. They never did. They're driving Uber right now and working part-time. All right? They're driving Uber right now and working part-time. That is what has happened. And unfortunately, people are not aware of the current state that we are in, or they're trying to deny it. You cannot work for small amounts of money anymore. You have to begin partnering up. You have to work together. Doctor says I have less than half of that, bro. How are you going to survive? I'm just like let's just talk real quickly. You have less than half of that, so you have less than $5,000. Okay, a catastrophe comes along. How do you survive? You can't survive off that savings. And if you're gonna and you lose your job, what do? How do you turn a profit? Like, how do you start making money? Okay, come on. And even when it comes to cryptocurrency, investing in cryptocurrency is a long-term investment for our futures. But you can't invest and then start pulling money out rapidly. Okay, you won't get anywhere like that. You have to make solid investments that you can let sit and grow. I'm being honest with you. And then you take your profits over time. Doctor says I can barely save like $200 or less a month. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my. You know what's funny, doctor? You say that you were one of the people that were angry at me, like when I decided to drop the label earlier this year. And the truth is that you were very angry at me, and you were kind of nasty to me too. Okay? You were kind of nasty to me. And I'm telling you, and I told and it's so funny because I told everyone, I said, you guys are going to watch what, like little by little, all these guys are just going to start coming back as they suddenly start realizing, wait a minute, he was right. Guys, I dropped the label so I could focus. Okay, doctor says, no, I was never mad at you. I was just sad. It's so unfortunate that many of you guys don't seem to understand that I'm still here talking to you guys and helping to provide what you really need, which is self-sustainability right now. Okay? That's the honest to goodness truth. You don't think I would rather spend most of my time talking about topics that I would enjoy talking about, or talking about what's happening in the world, or talking about other stuff? I would love to, but I don't have that luxury because I have to work. And not only do I not have that luxury, but you don't have that luxury. Okay? I'm not doing you a service. Guys, think about this carefully. Just sitting on the cam and talking to you for hours and hours, it entertains you. And I love doing this too. And it's important. It is extremely important that you have a means of de-stressing from the rest of the world. Okay? And I know that I provided that for so many of you. But at the same time, I foresaw the hard economic times that were coming. And I had to make the decision, what did I want to do? I could have continued to make, topics, videos on pop culture and, things that are happening around us and that affect us personally. Or I could focus on finance so that we can actually live our lives and we can actually thrive. Because right now we're barely surviving. And it was a hard decision for me, but it was the right decision. It was the absolute right decision for me to make. I've said this before, that we need to stick together. We need to, I'm not telling you me and you, but I mean in general, as a generation, we must work together. We must stick together, and we must pool our wealth so that we can enrich our enrich our generation. That's the only way it's going to happen. The most frightening aspect of this, though, is the fact that we only control 3% of the nation's wealth. 3% of the nation's wealth is controlled by us, guys. 3% of the nation's wealth is controlled by millennials. Let me tell you guys something. For those of you thinking that when your parents pass on, you're going to collect something, there's nothing. For most of us, there's no house. There are no houses waiting. There are no big accounts with money. Well, if your parents had any money in their accounts when they pass away, the government, there's a thing called debt tax. So whatever money your parents had in their bank accounts, the government taxed that money, and they're the first ones to get their cut. I bet y'all didn't know that. All right. Intergenerational wealth. And here's the joke about that. As things are getting worse and worse and worse right now, we're only going to witness that the government's going to crack down more on intergenerational wealth, more raising taxes to the point where they're taxing you more. So they're basically going to start putting even larger taxes, debt taxes on funds. So you're going to end up, they're going to take like 70%, maybe more. I'm being honest with you. Or maybe you end up getting absolute. And that's, like I said, that's in the few cases where you actually have your parents that will have something left over. I mean, it's so interesting. When Anderson Cooper's mother passed away, she was like, she came from like a $1 billion, hundreds of millions of dollars, or $1 billion family. And when she passed away, she had very little money left. And she had told Anderson Cooper, like, you know, there's not going to be any trust funds. There's not going to be any money for you. Just know that when I pass away, there's not going to be a ton of money. There's not going to be any money waiting for you. And she was serious. She's basically spent through everything. Guys, I want you to completely understand that we don't have any other options right now. This is literally our fight for survival. The best things you can do are to start creating multiple sources of passive income. Also holding cryptocurrency, because what's going to happen is that there's a correlation between fiat and the US dollar, and between fiat and the stock markets. So when the stock markets start to crash, when stocks go down, the value of cryptocurrency goes up. This is a correlation that we've noticed for quite some time. Okay? And a lot of that has to do with also fiat, because everything is resolved in fiat. So when the euro goes down as well, especially whenever the euro experiences major economic turmoil and the value of the euro skyrockets down, that's also when cryptocurrency starts skyrocketing up as well. So, like I said, when the markets start to basically fall apart and the value of fiat begins to plummet worldwide, it falls into a major recession, into a major global depression. What ends up happening is cryptocurrency, which is something that is scarce, because you can't just make more of it. As a result of that, it gains substantial value. Plus, it moves across borders. So places that are experiencing major economic hardship, they're able to get money by mining coins. They're able to get money from family who holds cryptocurrency. They're able to survive from their previous investments in cryptocurrency because the value of those investments skyrockets so much. So those are some of the most important things you could and should be doing to prepare yourself for the future. I do want to remind you guys right now that we are having the winter sale at cryptomoney.academy, where you can basically get all courses are on sale right now. You can go over to cryptomoney.academy, find the course that you've been wanting for so long, and basically start learning the things that you want to learn the things that you need to learn, so that you can start thriving and basically just more than survival. Like, I mean, guys, think about this carefully. We weren't born into this world just to survive. Like, there has to be more to life than just survival. And for most of our lives, it's literally been just that, a means of, since for most of our adult lives, it's literally just been about doing what you're told. We did what we were told when we were younger. So that's what our lives were about as kids. And now it's just been about survival. Literally, like every month to month, can I pay my bills? Can I pay my rent? Can I survive? It became just about survival. And guys, to say that you were born in this world just to survive, you were born to work, you live to work. That's a joke. You work to live, but you don't live to work. And millennials, we've literally spent the last 20 years of our adult lives, many of us, living to work so that we can barely stay alive. And it's absolutely ridiculous. It's no way to live. So we have the winter sale going on cryptomoney.academy right now. All courses are on sale. You can pick up your favorite courses finally at discounts of 50% or greater. All right. And let me head over there. One of the great courses that I strongly recommend is Crypto Investing Mastery Class, how to get that money. And basically you learn everything you need to know about generating wealth, generating resources, creating an income, a passive income using cryptocurrency. And then we also have an Expats Guide to Decentralized Banking and Off-the-Grid Living. This is a very popular course. It basically teaches you how to create your own bank account using cryptocurrency so that you don't have to use the banking system. You learn everything. I haven't had a bank account in about 2 years or used one for anything. And you learn how to do everything when it comes to banking that you need to do. So you can do any and all kinds of banking with cryptocurrency with no bank account. You can use debit cards and credit cards without having a bank account. You can direct deposit the crypto, make purchases anywhere using crypto, living off the grid using crypto, take out up to $4,000 a month with using cryptocurrency, up to $4,000 a day, a month, $4,000 a day, and minimum, and typically up to 15,000 even if you want to. And it's pretty amazing. You can't do that at a bank. You also have you also get living off the grid using crypto, which is something that all you millennials are going to need to know. Not just millennials, Gen Xers, Gen Zers, boomers. We're all going to need to know this. You get crypto to cash quick conversion methods and vice versa, withdrawing and depositing thousands per day using crypto anonymously and without a bank account, sending and receiving money to and from anywhere in the world, and then converting it to cold hard cash immediately. And of course, we have a bonus, which is advanced banking without using banks or crypto, secret methods that are going to change your life. All right. So this course is very, very important. Everyone should have that course. And we have a bunch of other amazing courses. Use crypto to buy stocks anonymously and make massive profit when the market crashes, making massive profit off cryptocurrency in a global recession. I mean, we have so many amazing, and we also have a new mining course for you, making massive profit mining cryptocurrency. So you'll learn how to mine. So basically it'll teach you about mining cryptocurrency so you can begin generating a passive income using that. I mean, guys, this is really what it is. You have to start learning how to generate a passive income so that you can survive without having a job. All right. We have courses on everything: Crypto Millionaire, taking profits perfectly, convert cryptocurrencies without using an exchange. And we also have this amazing course. This course usually goes for $600. So a lot of you guys have actually been waiting for this course to come down, and you can get it right now during the holiday sale. How to get tons of valuable cryptocurrency for free without mining or paying for it. So basically with this course, you learn how to get valuable cryptocurrency for free without mining or paying for it, where to find valuable cryptocurrency for free, how to make money by acquiring valuable cryptocurrency for free, and the resources you need for acquiring and storing free cryptocurrency. This course is $299.99 right now as part of the early bird special. Yesterday it was $600. Today you can get it for early bird as part of the winter special. Yesterday it was $600. Today you can get it as a part of the winter sale for just $299. And the typical price is actually $3,000. So you're getting it for like roughly 10. You're getting it at like 10 times less the price. Yeah, something like that. All right, 1/10 of the actual total price. The sale ends actually in 5 days. So it ends on Christmas. It runs through Christmas. And you can go over to cryptomoney.academy right now if you want to pick up a course and start learning how to do this. Because at the end of the day, it's up to us that if we don't start making changes in our lives, we're not going to have those thriving futures that we are looking forward to. Okay. I mean, we're in the gravest economic situation of our lives, and people are partying out there. Mostly people of the baby boomer generation who have wealth so they can buy things, while we're basically just trying to buy food. Anyway, guys, that's all I have for you right now. Cryptomoney.academy. There it is on the screen for you. if you want to take part in the winter sale. I am going to go. I'm going to go drink some tea. Let me know what you guys are doing. If you agree that millennials must form tribes, collectives amongst ourselves to support ourselves and grow wealth within our generation. Let me know what you guys think about this concept. Please go ahead and smash the like button so we can show YouTube that you guys love these videos and that you want to see more videos like this. So they'll recommend them more. All right, like, subscribe, and please remember to love Jesus Christ. Keep him as your Lord and Savior, because we are nothing without him. And trust me, when you hit rock bottom, you find out that it's only you and Jesus. Love yourself, be good to each other, and I will catch you guys in the next one.